This inmate was the most menacing and formidable guy in the prison. Whenever a new prisoner arrived, he'd bully them into submission, forcing them under his thumb. Once, he threatened a fresh inmate, sneering, "If you want to stay alive here, you gotta bow down to us." The new guy shot back, "Yeah, you're the toughest here, but think twice before you mess with me." At that, all the inmates' cronies pulled out the sharp shivs they'd made from spoons, but the new prisoner stayed totally calm. "All of you get out of my face in 3 seconds," he said. "Otherwise, things are gonna get real ugly." They all laughed at him, but the second their leader stepped forward to attack, the new guy snatched his shiv and took him down with it. He pummeled every goon there like he was swatting flies. That's when they finally got it. This guy wasn't someone you could mess with. To get revenge, the goon crew grabbed the new prisoner's friend. They stabbed him over and over with a shiv. By the time the prisoner got there to save his buddy, it was too late. His friend was already dead. Years later, the prisoner's sentence ended. The second he walked out of jail, he headed to a nearby city to catch a boxing match. There, a weird-looking guy with a huge head was fighting. He'd never lost a single match. He took his opponent down with one kick, then sat on him and punched him in the face until he died right there in the ring. After the fight, when a boxing promoter was on his way home, the ex-prisoner hopped into his car. "Give me a shot at fighting that guy," he said. The promoter scoffed. "Fighting ain't no game. Anybody can't just walk in and join." The guy pulled some cash out of his pocket and handed it over. "Just give me one chance." Turns out, the promoter was a total greedy jerk. He took the money and agreed to let him fight. The next day, they put the ex-prisoner up against a brute of a boxer. When Michael, yeah, that's the ex-prisoner's name, was warming up, he sized up his opponent's moves and spotted his weak spot right away. The fight started, and Michael took him out with one kick. The crowd didn't even have time to process what had just happened. Impressed by Michael's skills, a boxing coach, who'd become his friend, started taking him to fights in new places. But one day, when the coach went to collect the prize money from their latest win, the opponent refused to pay. "If you want the cash," he said, "go dig it out of his pocket." That made Michael see red. He took down every goon the guy sent his way, marched up to the man, punched him hard, and emptied his pocket to get the money they were owed. Next up, Michael had to fight that same big-headed boxer, the one they called the Hammerman, who still hadn't lost a match. Finally, the day of the fight came. At first, Michael dodged every one of Hammerman's attacks, wearing him down little by little. As soon as he could tell Hammerman was totally worn out, Michael started throwing punches. He put all his strength into a hard kick to Hammerman's face, and Hammerman went down, out cold. Seeing Hammerman like that made his promoter furious, but he still handed over the prize money. While congratulating Michael, he offered to sign him on, saying Michael could fight for him. But Michael turned him down flat. "I ain't nobody's errand boy," he said. "I make my own calls." Then, he headed off to get ready for his next fight, another new, even more dangerous one. Ever been in a fight with someone? Let us know in the comments.